Merhaba. In this lesson, we are going to talk about vowel harmony. Ses uyumu. So, what is vowel harmony? Vowel harmony is one of the most essential parts of the Turkish language. In Turkish, we add suffixes to words to create a new meaning. Each new suffix must harmonize with the suffix immediately before it. It takes less effort to speak when there's vowel harmony because you don't have to change the shape of your mouth. My professor always said that humans' mouths are lazy. It may seem difficult for learners at the beginning, but it becomes natural with practice. If you find a word that doesn't follow the rules of vowel harmony, it's probably a loan word from another language, mostly Arabic, Persian, and French. These are the front vowels, unrounded e, and rounded u, e. It all depends on the shape that the mouth takes when you make the sound. These are the back vowels, unrounded u, a, and rounded u, o. Don't be afraid, you don't have to remember all of these terms. If you're in doubt, you should try producing the sound while noticing the shape that your mouth makes. There are two categories of vowel harmony in Turkish. The E type, which is divided in A and E, and one of the suffixes that uses this type is the suffix of the plural, ler. The second type, the E type, is divided in U, I, U, U. And one of the suffixes that uses this type is the suffix that we use to create the meaning of without, sis. Let's see some examples with the E type. Ev means house, evler, houses. Göz means eye, gözler, eyes. At means horse, atlar, horses. Yol means road, yollar, roads. With the second type, söz means word, sözsüz, without word, speechless. Izin means permission, izinsiz, without permission. Acı means pain, acısız, without pain. And tuz means salt, tuzsuz, saltless. So let's see what actually happens with the E type. When the previous vowel of the word is E, I, U, it requires E. When the previous vowel is A, O, U, it requires A. With the E type, it's a bit more complicated. When we have E, it requires E. U requires U. A, requires U. And finally, O, requires U. Are you ready to practice? Here we have et, which means meat, and we want to make it plural. Etler, etlar, which is the right option. Etler. Now we want to say without meat. Etsiz, etsüz, etsiz, etsuz. Etsiz. Here you have to fill the gap. Remember, you have to check the vowel right before the one that's missing. And you can pause the video to take your time. So we have odalar, çocuklar, evler, şehirler, tuzsuz, şekersiz, acımasız, isimsiz. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any questions, you can write them down below.